Baby, if I'd have been a gambler, it might have turned out a different way. 'Cause lately, everywhere I go, I have to use the highway. And if I was born at some time else, this could be a different day. But like the rise and the fall of a country squall, I'm getting ready to fade away. Sometimes I feel like I should be in a different place, somebody else's mind and somebody else's face. 'Cause lately I've been feeling low, with nothing to do, no place to go. And like the rise and the fall of a country squall, I'm getting ready to fade away. Staring up at a winter sky, listening to the blackbirds singing. There's no tears left to cry, and no reasons that I can think of why you should end the race. And like the rise and the fall of a country squall, I'm getting ready to fade away.
Hello. Surprise stream. Husband's hat is missing. Why is husband's hat missing? Interesting. I think I got all my bits and pieces, so let's see what's going on. Oh, house is unlocked. It's 60 degrees out, so let's get some coat on. Don't see daughter. Don't see snack. I know where Bird is. Where's Bird? Bird's stuck. Do not see Bird. What's going on with Bird? Bird was stuck. Oh, So, I'm not sure where my daughter is. Maybe around here somewhere. Just head to Blackwater and put some money in the bank because I have too much money on me. Horse? Horse? Where's horse? Why did I not have a horse? What's going on with horse? Yoki? Yoki is okay. Yoki's not dead. I'm gonna select Goldie first. I'm gonna try selecting Goldie Yoki again. Where did Yoki go? My horse is gone. Where is my horse? The horse is just gone. Okay. I have to ask about that because my horse just is not around. I don't know where my horse is, but... I mean, they're... Yoki's just gone. Why? I just don't have a horse. I don't seem to have a horse at all. I have 2 horses and none of them are available to me. Is that a thing we're having trouble with today? I don't know what's going on. I guess she's gonna ride around like a queen in a buggy today if I can get one of those to spawn. I can't get anything to spawn for me. That didn't spawn. Alice is just stuck. I don't know. All right. Okay, I think I need to relog because I am not. This is really strange. Like, I should be able to get something. I can't see them, like, in the preview, although that's happened before. So let me just restart. So weird, right? Good morning, Gord. How you doing? I'm just gonna restart because I don't know what. I was on my alt before I started to stream, and there was no problem spawning her horse. I don't know what the problem is. It's a me thing, I think. I'm not going to stream very long, but I am going to. I'm going to stream for a little while. I don't know what's wrong. That just seems very, very, very sus. I just don't know. You took my horses. It's funny. I mean, I can see everything when I'm selecting, but when it shows you the view outside, I never see them outside, and now I just like literally can't get them. So, are I'm making baby carts? Yeah, probably. I have absolutely no idea what's going on. I could just go back on. Onion because Onion's source was coming out. I did kind of leave abandoned Onion in Armadillo. But now I have to see if I can get Alice's cars or horses out. I mean, she's owed a horse, but the problem is if she goes to buy the horse, like if she gets a message saying her horse is done and she goes to the stable and actually finds Petronella and gets her horse, that'll probably just not come out for her either, so. Yeah, she's buggered. Are we? All right. Oh, she gets a horse though, so that's good. That's gonna go to Blackwater. There's definitely something wrong with her. Sometimes I don't know if it happens to you guys that sometimes sometimes she wakes up in weird places in that house. Like that house is not. That house is not the best place to wake up. Sometimes I find that house, you either wake up on the roof or you wake up here, like fall to your death, and well, except not death. Wake up here. Stay in her base outfit in case I have to respawn again. Gotta be. Why is it sending me? Yeah, alright. I don't know. She may as well go on duty while she's riding around. Jim still hasn't fixed the pay, so we're still getting paid. Even when we're off duty, so I kind of feel obligated to be on duty as much as possible when I'm on Alice, but... And I've told people not to worry about this, but... Hope everyone's having a good Tuesday. A little annoyed we didn't get further on words on stream. On Trekkie's stream this morning. We were doing really well. But it was just because we got locked out. There just needs to be more of us. That's the problem. We need like to recruit numbers. If there's more of us, then there's less lockout, or there's more chance for more words. Because if there's just a handful of us, then we get locked out, and we can think of all the great words we want, but we don't have time to play them. And I spend a lot of time like just thinking of words and not looking at the words that other people have put in, so that's on me. Because I like, oh, this is a great word. I'll type it really fast. Oh wait, Morty's already got it. All right, I'm doing that all the time, wasting time. Instead of thinking of new words, thinking of words people have already played. Good afternoon, Dazzler. How are you? Did you see the announcement in Medieval? The great untethering? I don't know that it'll save it now. I think so many people have moved on. But I guess it's worth a shot. Yeah, I'm doing okay for an old lady. My employers have not given me my assignments for this month, so technically I like the hour when I do my 40 hours a month on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, and they haven't. I told them it's good to like let me know on the last week of the month what my hours are going to be, like what my assignments are for the next month, so that I don't like waste a whole week. Because then I have to do 40 hours in 3 weeks instead of 4 weeks. And then if they don't get around to doing it till the second week, then I have to do my 40 hours in 2 weeks, which is like practically working part-time again. Not desirable. 908.50. Alice is loaded. Yeah, there it is. Oh, this is $30,000 in the bank. And nothing to buy. Well, actually, I mean, I do. I'm buying a horse. Oh, did you? Yeah, I saw him on my alt. I was actually doing cinematic mode so I could go to the bathroom for a minute, and I heard him say hello. Like, oh shit, I'm gonna get back to the mic.
Morning.
I'm having a little problem with my interface right now. Armadillo Distillery. Millicent Johnson. She wasn't there. That is a very good drawing of our barn, though. And our eagle. Looks a little bit more like possibly like a duck than an eagle, but that's okay. There's attention to detail in that there's a bird on the roof. This fishing competition is on Friday. Not really a competition, it's just a hangout. Dutch Delight Sables, fully trained and shod white roan Nakota. Bit unpredictable. I love that they give them the personalities that they kind of talk about. Petronella, that's who's training. That Alice is buying a horse from Petronella. Doctor off duty. Quite a lot going on. I'm looking forward to you becoming part of the community here too. I saw a friend of yours join, so is that that the person that was playing your Emily is ready to pick up? Munching on here. don't know when she's here. That was yesterday. And we'll have to watch for when Little Rock advertises next. I don't think they've advertised today. Oh, okay. I don't really know what to do on Alice right now. I guess I could go to the stable and see if they're there. I think she's usually around a little bit later. Well, actually, this isn't a bad time to try. Let's go over there. You know what? It's a break is always a good idea. You can't just... I mean, I say that as a person who's not really taken a break from RP since I started doing it, but I feel like I've got like years of making up time to do. But good morning, Moon. How are you? Oh my. Reaching for the vitamins, reaching for the vitamins. I do have to take a break later today. This is why it's only a short stream. I have to go do some adulting. Yeah, I think all of us got a little bit messed up by medieval. And a kind of weird about face they did on Magic, and then now they're having to do another weird about face on Magic, because it just struck me as so peculiar that they were pretty adamant at the start that people were not going to have individual powers, and that they could RP that they were a necromancer or something, but they weren't going to get any special powers. And then they said, okay, you know, we're going to approve magical people stories, but they're not going to get any powers. And then they said, okay, we're going to approve magical people stories, and they are going to have powers. And then, okay, a whole bunch of people haven't bothered asking, and now they all have magical people stories. And it was so weird, right? It was just like, and I really just had it when they just decided to have magical healers without asking the other healers if that was gonna mess them up, and it messed them up, and I don't know. Yeah, exactly. It was just got massively out of control. And it was just not like, they just decided to bend so far on their, you know, their vision of the server that it just kind of broke, I think. Because it created like this dual class of people. There was like, you know, the special people and the not special people, you know, and who wants to be a not special person? All of a sudden you've got this character that's not magical, you know, but is a good healer or something, and they're just like second rate at this point, you know, and it's like nobody wants to feel like that. Exactly. Hi, Classy. How you doing? Yeah, everybody is special, but it's like, oh my goodness, a fishing stream streak. Thank you so much. Especially since I pulled this one out of the blue. Yeah, I mean it's should be someone's or like all of people's stories were good, you know? And you don't need to have magical powers to make an impact on, and things just got really out of control. And plus the pacing thing became a real problem.
The roads are getting tougher.
And where we're saying, well, you shouldn't miss 2 days and then come back and find every single queen has been replaced and but they kept doing it and doing it and doing it. I don't even know who's queen anymore because they just seem to be running through queens like, I don't know, nobody's business. All of a sudden, Nymeria, instead of being a healer, now she's the queen of Karavi or something. Like, I don't know. Yeah, medieval high thorns. Well, they just, I left it. Well, I told them I wasn't going to play my healer anymore, and it was because of the magic and the magical healers that they decided to approve, which became more important than the other healers, and I didn't really like the direction they went. Yeah, one day you go on and you miss a day, and you come back, and absolutely, like, there was an entire rise and fall, like, Return of King Hugo, taking over the throne, deciding he wanted to have a religious retreat capital or something, going to Queen Varenya, challenging someone to a duel. I can't even remember who it was, even though I really should because they were in the hospital for a while. And just like, and then dying. And it was just so weird. Like, I didn't understand any of it, honestly. I don't feel like I'm going the right way. Maybe I am. I'm just gonna go my own way. Just like Stevie Nicks. It was really, but the problem was also just pacing. Like, they had goblin attacks. Okay, you got goblin attacks. But then it was like, okay, well, not just goblin attacks. We're also gonna have pirates. And then not just pirates and goblins, but we're going to have wraithwalkers, and we're going to have skeletons, and we're going to have crypt creatures, and this and that and the other thing. And every bloody minute there was like a new threat, and they were already playing on a very limited size map. Like, the map is limited. And yes, exactly. And then all of a sudden there's like this edict that nobody can leave the castle because of all of the myriad dangers of things outside, and you have to wait for guards to escort you to go to get salt or mining, like go mining or whatever. And it's like, so you wait 4 hours for the guards to pull their finger out and get organized for an expedition that they deeply resented. And it was just like, I'm sorry, I'm not doing 4 hours of thumb twiddling RP. I just want to go and get some materials and make them things and have a normal life. I don't want this, whatever this is. I don't want it. I don't know if Petronella is there. It was very tedious. It got to be very tedious. Plus, then there would be all of these battles. Like, there were bandits. There were pirates. There was goblins. The goblins attacked every day, several times a day. There were always like multiple people hurt. So the healers were working overtime because the healers have to deal with the fallout of all of these stories, right? It's not like you can't just excuse yourself from that. Like, every single frickin' story, you have to get involved because you're a healer, except you're not really involved. You're just doing patch up. So we had like a lot of healers getting really burnt out because every single time they went on, there would be all these attacks and everything. And it was just really exhausting. And you get the same people going and NVLing over and over and over again because they were going, every time there was a goblin attack, they would go and they would get attacked and they would be in the hospital. And then the next thing you know, they're up out of their beds and going to another goblin attack. And, it's, come on. It's just exhausting. Yes, Mr. Dunn is here. Throw him some cheese. Mr. Dunn, there is your cheese. On every character ever, Mr. Dunn gets his cheese. Hi, Richie. How you doing? I really didn't intend to stream today. I don't know what came over me. I don't know that anybody's here, but... Stuck at the office, yeah. I am retired. Well, semi-retired. It's just an NPC, I think.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello, Gerbert. Gerbert. All right, well. Yeah, I'm not gonna stream for too long. Just an hour or two. I do have some things I have to go do. It was Ron. Gerbert just makes me think of Gerber Baby. We've not been able to find the limes. We have found the lemons. The lime. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it just, I mean, I wouldn't say that nobody appreciates the healers. Like, I don't think that's really fair to say, but I do feel it's kind of like Alice had ended up finally having a good excuse to say, you have got to yield during sparring. We are not wasting all of these supplies on you people. Hi, Hayes. Yeah, well, people did, one person did figure out that, the Gilded Blade was selling lemonade, so they telegraphed the Gilded Blade. Yeah, I know. It's they don't RP injuries. A lot of them weren't RPing injuries because they got just to the habit of, you know. And I think on every server there's a bit of a problem with people who want that kind of like constant PvP kind of action, and it's very anti-story and it's very like fast-paced, and you know, none of these servers, Red M servers are supposed to be fast-paced. I was looking at a stream of somebody, yeah, exactly, because it didn't count. Oh, it was just there's just wooden swords, and I wasn't really hurt, and it's just like. And then they would say, okay, we'll go collect more secret stones for you. Well, that's not really the point. I was trying to RP that these were precious and they were like potentially limited commodity, and they weren't, you know, there was no guarantee that they were going to keep pushing out of the ground in that cave. Plus, the cave was in a contentious spot, and, you know, it wasn't always easy for people to go there and get them. And it's just like, I wanted to make it feel like it was something that was a scarcity. But it's literally magic. I guess the healers were the first people to use magic because we literally had a magic object to heal people with. And I don't know, now there's no magic. Or do we still use these magical stones? Or are they going to give us something else? Or I don't know. Well, I shouldn't say we, because I'm not gonna do a healer on there again. I just got burned out. And I just didn't like the whole magical healer thing. That wasn't cleared or like even run by the existing healers. Like, technically speaking, I was the lead healer, but they didn't run it by me. And I would say no. Like, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't want the healers to be different ranks. I want everybody to be the same. I don't want some to be special and some not to be special. Like, I just don't want that. Do I have anything to eat or drink? Why do you have a frying pan? have apple cider, but that's alcoholic. Alice found out. I got cheese. Alice has her own shit. Took some cheese. Now, the scenes only last 72 hours. Not that that's not a good long time, but they were double that before. Every couple of days you gotta go and change your scenes. I find my prompts are really slow coming up today. Perma everybody. Yeah, they did. They did. Yeah. Well, so did. Well, I don't know how wild this is. This is 1885, and I'm happy enough here. It's going to be where I play from now on, really. One of the things I don't want, and I don't think anybody here wants, well, actually there are a few people clearly want it, but I don't want W mentality, cops and robbers. And, you know, we have some people arguing that you have to have that. People won't play on your server if you don't give them dubs. If you don't give them PvP and shooty, bang, bang, and has to rob everybody in sight. And think, you know what? Let's try not to do that. Can't have your pudding if you don't eat your meat. Yeah. I think it's fun to just be able... Exactly. There are thousands of other servers. Let's do something a little bit different and build a community here. And yeah, you know, they get a little shirty about the idea that, you know, they're going to have problems robbing people they know. Well, they should have problems robbing people they know. They should. Who said they should be robbing people they know and getting away with it and then everything being fine? Like, it's just... yeah, exactly. We just want a homestead. We wanted people to have a chance to do some just RP. Just RP being here in 1885. It's nice. I have no idea what to do with Alice, and I don't think she'll get any calls particularly, but let's go back on Onion. And when you were saying, or Tarot and Games was saying about, you know, people complaining about the campfire RP, it's like, gee, that sounds like nice to me. I just want to do campfire RP.
I am.
You know what it is? I find these trails so confusing. Alice is goody too. Onion doesn't have to be quite as good. Alice is Bye, Butch. Nice to see you. Thanks for dropping by. Alice gets paid ridiculous amounts of money. It's just one of the other reasons I want to switch over to Onion, because Onion doesn't get paid ridiculous amounts of money just for existing on here. Campfire abuse? What are you talking about? No, just being able to build a campfire and sit around and shoot the shit. Toast your weenies. He didn't even notice I was a player when he was running by me. And it's clearly a player. I don't know. I just want to have a nice community. We had that on Badger. We had a really nice community on Badger. Until, you know, it kind of became very cliquey with staff. And not Jim. I'm not talking about Jim. He was kind of out of the picture at that point. But it was... We did a lot of just social RP and not a lot of crime RP. Hi, Next. How are you doing? It was nice to drop by and see you the other day, even though you're doing shooty games, which I don't understand shooty games. We were just talking about the, did you? Are you enjoying that? I don't think I can do futuristic. I think I'm too old. You think it's time for me to... I can't shoot with shit, and you know this, done. You've been playing with me for, what, 4 years now? Time, I can't count the time anymore. I mean, we could try some other games, but I don't understand how you can not shoot your own people. Are you just not... You just can't shoot your own people? Or you just, like... it's bad enough when there's the two of us fighting some bandits I managed to shoot. I'm very bad at shooting. I'm very bad at assessing situations and thinking quickly, and, like, none of that is really me. I am an old lady. I'm an old lady. Don't make me try to think quick. I can't think quickly. Look, it's a miracle after 4 years I'm able to kind of, you know... I know that Lynn plays shooty stuff. She's not as old as me. This is the sign that Alice clotheslined herself on. That was so funny. I'm not gonna tattle on you, Delude. I watch Lude every once in a while, just sneak in, watch. I can't imagine, like, so many people that I met on Ignite 1.0 that are still, you know, doing it. Oh, excuse me, sir. I don't really care about your head. I can't really do GTA. I just find GTA... Well, we were on retro servers. We were on Freestyle. That was 1995, and then they switched it up to 1998/9, and then they just closed that. But we already were having trouble with it because staff was non-responsive if you weren't in the in-crowd, so I didn't care for that. It was definitely an in-crowd thing. And I don't know, like, this, you know, I guess we just maybe have pure intentions, but we really don't want to have an in-crowd thing. Like, we just, staff are there to help the player base. That's literally all we're here for. And yeah, we RP. You know, obviously we RP. But we're here because we're helping players get what they want and get what they need to tell their stories and do their RP. If you start thinking that somehow makes you powerful or, you know, you're important or something, I think you're missing the damn point. What? Oh, there's my car. What the heck is this? What is all... Was that... Oh, the horses? That... These are a whole bunch of invisible horses. Millie, do you see horses here? I just got kicked by an invisible horse, and I don't know what to do about it. Can you hear them? Oh dear. Right, let's get rid of this one. Darn it. Wait, I've got to bandage myself. I'm gonna die. Oh my, you've got one there? You got one there? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, I'm gonna try to... I can't really flee them. I am gonna die. I feel like I'm gonna... If I deal with these horses anymore, I'm gonna be in a very bad way. Yes, Millie Patch passed. And, yeah, it'll scare Millie too. Millie, I just am like, okay, so, this doesn't have any, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I think I'm gonna have to use my superpower. I think I'm gonna have to try to get rid of this. Did you try to get rid of it, Millie? There were like, I think 4 horses. Where do I get rid of them? Is that even a thing? Like it doesn't exist in the world? Or it's just like I can't see this to... Alright, I think we'll just go inside and have a cup of tea and ignore this for a few minutes. I think that's the best thing to do. Like, I don't know why they would be... No, I mean, I tried to take out my horses, and I tried to take out, you know, carts, and, I don't know what's going on. We're just gonna sit down and have a cup of tea. How about that? Don't actually have any tea. Well, I don't have any tea. Tell me about your day. How has your day been? Yeah, I think that must have been what happened to me. Full of foxes. Oh my goodness. Did you get all your horses back to their respective people? Oh, I didn't fix links. You just DM me the link. Ah. Did you see that your father made that major tree house smaller? Yeah, I haven't got. I mean, I had it off so that the bots wouldn't spam links, but so it's working. Yes. Might need something a little tastier. Maybe cheese. Oh dear. Our wolf friend. Well, you might just catch a puppet. That is true. You're allowed to eat cheese too, if you like it. Don't feel like your father has to eat all the cheese. Blasphemy, I know. Look, he doesn't need all that cheese. Very rich. Why did you take his hat? I see that you got his hat. Just because the brim is wider for rain? Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, it's a good idea to have a hat. No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. There is something, I think. Let me try this. Let me try something. Give me just a sec. Oh dear. I saw it in there. Hear the wolves too. Ah. Oh, I hear we have some wolf friends. I don't think they should be able to come into the locked house, but they've surprised me before. I hope not. I don't really want to have to go out and fight them. They can just stay out there. Maybe if we're quiet, they won't hear us. So grumpy. Yes, yes, you did say. Yurko, hello. How are you doing? Hi, Bangers and Mash. How are you? I'm trying to be quiet too. Maybe they'll just go away. You like Bangers and Mash? It's been quite a while since I've had it. Oh, aside from not being able to get out horses or carts, and then finding out I did both of those things, but just like I was in another world, you know. I just had to lie down and yeah. Richie, try the link again. It works this time. Didn't really get up to too much. I went to the stable at Dewberry Creek to see if I could pick up my horse, but Petronella wasn't there. I went to Blackwater and deposited some money because I've been walking around with too much money in my wallet. You know, the usual. I'm glad your business is going well. Are you charging people now? Good. I was just going to ask about that. I'm very pleased for you. They all value you, Millie. Your work is valued. That is important. You got a nice poster. Did you do that drawing yourself? Very good. Well, I think we better go rest my head for a minute. You might want to do the same. You going to be up in a bit? Good. All right. I'll see you in a few moments, or after we have a little lie down. Come on, interface. Let me go in. Grumpy wolves. Can't shoot them through the window, unfortunately. She's walking like a stevedore. Holy cow. All right, we're going to have a couple of minutes break. I'm going to be back in a few moments. I'm going to take a week break and back. Ah, thank you. Thank you so much, Stevie. I appreciate you so much. They were Ghost Riders. It was so silly. Ghost Riders at Pecker's Point. Right, I will be right back. Be right back.
Baby, if I'd have been a gambler, might have turned out a different way. 'Cause lately, everywhere I go, I have to use the highway. And if I was born at some time else, this could be a different day. But like the rise and the fall of a country squall, I'm getting ready to fade away. Sometimes I feel like I should be in a different place, somebody else's mind and somebody else's face. 'Cause lately I've been feeling low, with nothing to do, no place to go. And like the rise and the fall of a country squall, I'm getting ready to fade away.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Buckwheat Hennet. Coming from Elk Growing on the North Shore of Hudson's Bay. Oh, what am I supposed to do? I like the way that I love you. Yes, you know how much that is, so baby, gotta use my mind about this. Oh, what am I supposed to do about what I do? Now, I don't mind saying, I think I've been paying my dues. I got the low down blues. That's so cold once I stepped
Well, I'm back. The wolves are gone. I better make some tea. What? No snake? Right, now people have been having a lot of trouble with the camp thing. You usually can only do this once. Reset the camp. If you go into storage or anything like that, oh, the camp is around about. That is so strange. I don't know what it is with the camp. I think the professor is back. Why is the professor not actually back? I think she's put him. Oh, okay. It turned itself around eventually. Where did she put the professor? Not in here. It's not in here. I don't know where she put him. Yeah, I'd put him back if I knew where she put him. Okay, the eagle's freaking out. Just calm down. It says I'm in instance 0. Am I? I'm not in instance 0. I'm not. I'm gonna just try this once. I don't know why I'm. The thing is, Scarecrow, this is a slow burn server. You need to take some time. You need to relax. You need to pace yourself. You're not going to find out all the secrets on day 1 or day 2. It's going to take a bit of time. It's worth it, but you need to. I'm not going to be in Cholla Springs. I'm going to fall down through the sky and I'm going to land in not very far away. I did it already. Yeah, just don't rush. And you have to talk to people. You know, that's the whole point of this. is that you RP, you learn things from people, you got to make some connections, you got to learn some things on your own. Everybody, there's a couple of people on here I'm worried about because they seem to be very, very, very focused on rushing through everything, and I don't want that to be you. I don't think you're like that, but I do want people to understand that they don't need to hurry to get rich or to do anything. It's very easy to live on this server. It's very easy to make enough money to eat and exist. It's very cheap to get stuff for a camp. You know, you can start out, you're given a fair amount of money to get the necessary stuff you need right away. Yeah, just take it easy. And it's not supposed to be easy. You're not supposed to be able to just like rush through and learn everything. There's a lot of people who haven't figured out things and don't you know, but talk to people. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time getting Alice going today. This should work though, because I'll be I always land here. The same spot. Right here. I should have a horse. Well, that's good. I don't know why I didn't twig to the fact that I couldn't see the carts and horses because I was in the wrong instance. I don't know why I didn't figure that out. I just kept pulling out horse after horse after horse and cart after cart after cart, and it just wasn't working. And I figured that if that they would just not be there in, like, normally if you do that, your horse's cart aren't in your first instance. Oh, my horse just disappeared. That's been happening to people too. I don't really want to have to wake up again, but yeah, it does. I mean, with this smaller server, we're still growing. It's going to take some time, unfortunately, to run into people. It will happen. Apparently, I woke up exhausted. I don't really think I'm, it says I'm in instance 0, but I don't think I am. Okay. Let me just try this again. Yeah, sometimes that really works out. Like I did Althea did the stagecoach to Armadillo, and she saw Hiram Burnside there and met his acquaintance and did an article on him. Paper. Then just new issue of the newspaper's coming out tomorrow. And I've got to take that pure mode off. I had that up for medieval. Yes, I keep getting instanced, and my horse keeps disappearing. And I tried to move to instance 0, but it's not me. I haven't made it there. I'm trying. It's just my day for getting instance. Normally, I don't have problems on this server. I had problems on medieval all the time, and I'd have to do like a series of things to get back in the right instance on medieval. Some of which involved dying in the Wraithwinds. It didn't restart? Maybe that's the problem. Just saw Richie's clip. The server didn't restart? Oh dear, okay. We gotta get it, so oh, we need a second person. All right, well. Oh, look, Cholla Springs! Beautiful Cholla Springs! I am not writing back from Cholla Springs. I'm sorry, this is just bullshit. What instance is this? I'm not writing back, especially if I am not in the right instance. Like it said before that I was in instance 1. I wish I knew if I was in the right instance or not. I don't want to ride all the way. I don't want to. I got a horse. I mean, I know I could teleport. I fucking hate that. Not vote. Damn it. I should just use my power, shouldn't I? But I don't know if I don't really want. Yeah, maybe I will. I don't normally like to. Oh, I don't want to shoot my horse. That's assuming I'm in the right instance to begin with, right? I am, okay. Yeah, otherwise I was gonna take 15 minutes to ride here. Hello. How's Pat doing? Well, that's good. You know what I'm going to suggest? Indeed. And I was thinking that what we should maybe go do is go fishing at Owenjila just to see where all the good spots are. Because I've never fished there before. Maybe that's cheating. I mean, it's not really a competition. It's just an expedition. We're just going fishing. But why don't we go do that? All right. Let's see if my horse will come out without too much ado. Do you want to do that now, or do you want... Houses out of anti-venom? Okay, we can go get some. All right, I'll tell you what, we'll go to Strawberry, we'll get some anti-venom, and then we can go. Meantime, I have 2. Alright. Go to the barn. I hear a horse. Is there a horse here? Screaming? Oh good, because I still saw it wriggling there. Hey, it was eating a rat. Oh dear. All right, we'll get some more anti-venom. There, you can ride me around for a change. All right, to Strawberry. I think it's possible that, I mean, it said it was going to restart, but it might restart at 1. Just checking. I'm glad that the anti-venom is working better. I understand we got a bad batch before, but I think we have some better bottles of it now. Oh my. Let's go over to the doctor's office there and we'll get some. I'm just gonna roll. There we go. Goodness, what a downpour. Oh. Well, fish don't mind the rain. You're gonna go to ONG now. You gotta go the other way. There we go. I have 2. Oh, that's not good. I think I did fish here with your father a couple of times. I'm trying to remember where we went that was good. I think we're just down here. Oh my goodness. We're just chased by a beaver. Such a pretty lake. So many beavers. Ah. There's a house over there I haven't seen before. Yeah, Jim put a few new houses around. I hope I don't have the fish stink. Well, you can't really smell the fish stink. It's more of an idea. Why did that happen? Okay. And they're right to. Oh, I was gonna look at the map. I don't want that in my eyesight. Sure. Let's go look at that house. I've not seen that before. If nobody owns it, maybe we can just borrow their dog. I assume they have one if they're on a lake. That's a pretty spot for a home. I think these are all the same MLO. Or very similar. A fish. Gecko! Thank you. You didn't have to do that. What a sweetheart. Good morning, afternoon. Thank you so much. You've got wonderful people on your hit there. on your Five Gifted. Thank you so much. These all look like little farts, but maybe I could put bait on and it would work better. Here while you breakfast, yeah. Keep accidentally hitting frickin' the map and then I have to. These are all little tiddlers, but guess you never know. Anything to get the fish stink off. Nope, I do get to see you. There's a fishing event tomorrow. Well, not an event. It's like not a competition or anything. It's just a an outing. Bunch of people gonna go fishing on this lake. So we're gonna try it first. Remember where the fish are. No. Oh my goodness, Millie. That's a big fish. Oh my goodness. I think you got the biggest one in the lake. Willie and Millie, I caught a little chain pickerel. Millie's out here catching whales. I know, it is so big. Yes, thank you for Gecko for your gifties if you got one. Absolutely wonderful role player. One of the lovely things about role playing is you just sort of meet. Oh my goodness, no, no, no. Thank you again, Gecko. That is so sweet of you. You didn't have to do that. That's a lot of gifties. Something was caught in your throat. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Crazy. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Very sweet of you. You save your money though. Not that these aren't all lovely people. Mrs. Stuffin? Peach Keel, oh my goodness. I was just talking to Bernardo de la Mancha. Scarecrow? Oh my goodness, thank you so much. That's crazy. Well, you know. Just an old lady here. And I just had a really big bill for my frickin' car, so everything helps, thank you. I had to get the brakes done, and I'm very upset about it because it was like $2,300. It wasn't just the brakes that were $2,300. I had a big service, and I have I no longer change, move tires around, so I get them to store my tires for me. You already have candy. I'm just catching a bunch of Fiddlers. Little baby fish. Look at this baby fish. Get blue skies. Blue skies, you didn't have to do that. I have to check and make sure you've got your sub. I've been very neglectful. Yes, but I'm... Blue skies, thank you. You're not supposed to sub. I'm supposed to sub you. Thank you for the gifty. Blue skies is the artist. Blue skies is the one that did all my my IFA emotes. She's an absolutely adorable person that I appreciate so much. Yeah, she's the one that did these little emotes. I just broke off a flash. They are the, and I do have to say that the very, very favorite one, the one that gets used all the time. This one. This one is my most used emote by such a long shot. It is a good one. These are just little ones, but you know, they're fun. And there's a lot of them. No, 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 Gecko, Gecko, Gecko. Don't. You're doing so much already. Oh no! Oh my goodness, Gecko. You're gonna make me cry. Oh my god. I don't know any of those. Well, I know I said the roll. Oh, and Grenick. I think I know Grenick. Thank you so much. Thank you so, so much. That's crazy. You've given 60 subs? That's absolutely nuts. Thank you so much. That is incredible. And thank you, Blue Skies. You guys are just making my day. I'm feeling a lot better about my car service. I don't think I went anywhere near where there are any fish. I know. Oh no, look at the cute emotes. The little Aoife heart is so cute. I have people, folks that just got a name. Well, this is gonna sound strange. I am in my 60s, right? When I turned 58 was the first time I ever bought a car. It was a used car, but it was the first time I ever went out and found a car to buy. Because cars always just kind of fell in my lap before. Thank you so much. And Bangers and Matters, thank you for being here too. You would like to have some more Aoife emotes? We'll have to come up with something. She's getting on. Well, I mean, she's 13. But she's got, she has kidney disease. So I don't know how much longer I'm going to have her with me. Although, mind you, she was very frail earlier this year. And I started her on a taurine supplement. And oh my goodness, it's doing her a world of good. She is so strong now. I can barely, like, I had to stop giving her subcutaneous fluids because she fought so hard. She used to be quite frail, and now she's not frail. I don't know that it's helping with the kidney disease, but it's certainly making her feel better and her be quite robust, and obviously seems to be doing something. It is good news. I read somewhere that it would stop her from throwing up as much, and that way she would be able to retain more fluid from her food. I don't think it's particularly helped her with that, though, but honestly, she's built like a brick shithouse, as my father used to say. She's quite a sturdy little number now. Where she had been very frail earlier, and I had been very worried about her, and now she's, look, I threw that right where there was a fish. Darn it, there's my fish. And now she's just, like, very robust. So taurine supplements, I don't know. I really have to shop around to see if I can find one that's not, like, I'm just not very, I mean, I'm happy with the product itself, but I don't like the marketing practices of the company that I've been using, because they have an opt-out subscription thing. They changed the formulation. They took extra money for a spoon that was included. I don't know. I got my little list of things that I'm not too happy with. Also, I think they're kind of underweight. That the product is underweight, but I don't know. I'm not very happy with them. But I am very happy with how the product is working. The underweight might not be right. I don't know. They're not very much. They're kind of a big container for a small amount of product, so it doesn't. Hang on, I gotta wait a sec. One of your returning band kiddos is named Aoife? Oh my goodness, there's a hype jazz. It's a goose. I got a goose. Gritty goose. It's a goose doing a gritty. Look at the gritty goose. I think we just got little ones. Yes. No, I can find my way back. Unless you want to go to Strawberry. You want to take me to Strawberry? Oh, but you've got a big fish on your. Yeah. I don't think I can ride with that big fish. No, don't throw your fish back. I can get my horse. I can comb my horse. You keep your fish. Look at the size of that thing. Very impressive. Don't you attack me. Pack beaver. gonna wait till this guy goes by.
Getting hard to find a nice, quiet place.
I got real problems to deal with, you know?
I don't care about your problems, sir. That was a good goose. The greedy goose. I like the greedy goose too. How many snakes? That is a good goose. Lassy's goose is good. If you go to Rusty Trekkie's channel, you can buy a honk. I don't have any sound alerts because I'm easily startled and I'm old. I would constantly be like, just... You have a honk too? Look at all your geese! Lassie, you have so many geese. Do you specifically look at whether streamers have geese and Yes, Blue Skies and Gecko went a little nuts earlier. But I appreciate them so much. From a random gift set, you like got the goose mother load? I think you have to go. Don't you have to go to the fish guy? Oh no, he took it? Oh. Interesting. All right. Well, are you going home? Because I can escort you home if you want. Been up the stairs? No. It's up there. Probably have been, but oh my! Isn't this pretty? It is nice. These remind me of the tablecloth we used to have in the bakery. It's so nice. I'll have to bring your father up here for a romantic meal. Yes. Thank you. Yeah, I think it was probably last time I was up there, it was in Badger. Are you gonna go home or are you gonna rest here? Okay. Well, I'll leave you here then. Drive safely home, ride safely home. It was lovely spending some time with you today. And you take care. And you too. Where's this horse? Oh, this horse is good. Hello. Oh, that's XO1's Cajun character, I believe. I hope you have a wonderful day. That is my adoptive daughter in the game. Hello, Gautier. I'm gonna try to go back to see if I can get her horse at Dewberry Creek. I don't know. I don't know when Petronella is going to be around. I could have gone with her, Millie, as far as this. I think I'm going to put away this bow, though, and take out her bolt action because I only have 2 arrows. And the reason she uses the bow is Millie is very sensitive to okay, I've got a riderless horse here. Yeah, unfortunately it just happens when you've got 2 non-speaking characters or 3. Yeah, Millie is just the same way. She's very sensitive and she doesn't like gunshots. And there was recently, we were riding with someone and I'm blanking on who, and got attacked by wolves, and Millie was with us, and I don't know if it was Alistair, no, it was Bernardo, I think. It was Bernardo. And Bernardo and Jack started blasting away at the wolf, and Alice was riding like Millie on the back of the horse, and she just took her away. Like I couldn't want to get too far away because Alice is a doctor and sometimes she's needed in situations like that, but I also didn't want to have Millie too close to it, so Millie was still upset by it.
You have a fine one.
I don't know why I couldn't get Alice in this instance first. Like, it's so hard for me to get Alice in this instance. It's very, very strange. I know, it's unusual. I can't remember the last time I streamed on a Tuesday. I used to stream almost every day back when I first started streaming. Then I had to tone it down. I just mentioned Bernardo. He appears. It's not even that it was exhausting, it's just I just needed to pace myself a little bit. I was still playing a ton, but I just wasn't. You sounded a little congested last time when you were talking to Althea. I don't know what it is that's got you off, but you weren't sounding like yourself. Well, now work is not stopping me because I'm semi-retired, so I actually have days like this where I can just pick up and stream for a little bit if I want. Did you? Ah. Is this on Gilded? Yeah. How's it been going? I don't think I can actually, I would actually want to do law. I've never tried to do law on anywhere. I've always done doctor stuff, EMS, doctor, healer, as my government gig. I've never tried law. It just seems like there's a lot to learn, a lot to know, and like I doctor stuff, yeah. Not that there isn't a lot with doctor stuff too, but at least you can do a bunch of it on the fly. And honestly, not very many people want to do illness RP. They just want to get cured by their, of whatever downed them. Like, we had a few people. There are a few people that would do it. We had people who had heart conditions. People who had other conditions. People who contracted illnesses that needed to be cured. People who needed transplants. I mean, not transplants on here. Not on Redem, but transplants weren't a thing. Hello.
Oh, hello, Doctor.
How are you, folks?
Pick up Emily?
I am. I'll have to send Yoki away. Why am I having trouble? Go away, Yoki. I'll see you at home. I trust you'll continue to heal.
That I am.
That is good. Yes, it's good to take it, like, to actually RP out, things like that. A lot of people
I
don't.
was happy. I went back to my, well, what was my camp. I've taken it down now.
Ah,
And I managed to get into my old chest that I had from Texas.
oh,
So I managed to get my old bounty hunter attire back.
goodness gracious.
I do miss bounty hunting.
Well, maybe we'll get some bounties going around here. I mean, Evan knows there's a lot of
Maybe.
miscreants going around.
Well, that there are. And I should have, fingers crossed, Dr. Raven, she should be returning from her travels soon.
Ah, that would be
As
nice.
per
I've
as
missed
per the
her.
letter she sent me. Should have another crew member, Mr. Sebastian, coming back.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wait, no, I need to, I still need to put the, horseshoes on it.
Oh, all right.
And then fingers crossed, as long as their paperwork and everything can get signed, our old ship cook will be making an appearance, hopefully.
Oh my goodness.
So I do apologize in advance that people are going to see a lot more white sashes riding around.
Well, as long as they are polite and respectful, I'm sure they will be
Oh,
welcome.
of course. Of course, if they're not polite and respectful, do send them my way. I'll personally have a conversation with them why they should be polite and respectful. I know our camp... Well, I say camp cook. She was our ship cook. Camp cook, whenever we made port. She is eventually looking at maybe at some point opening up a restaurant. Not a saloon.
Oh,
A
well,
restaurant.
that would be nice.
Sebastian, I still don't know what that boy wants to do.
I'm sure I'll figure it out.
Well,
Yeah, I don't know why I
told
didn't
him when he makes his way
restart.
back after his travels through the Americas, then I will happily bring him on as a apprentice. 'Cause God knows I need one. My workload is actually getting pretty good.
That is good.
I feel like it's because Miss Ito's not open as often. So everybody has been seeing that I'm open and they've been coming by. And if I'm not at the shop, they actually tend to come by and seek me out either here or wherever I may be.
I did see that Ellie Mae LaFay has opened up Gunsmith in Rhodes, but that'll be different hours, I expect, when you are around.
It is, but me and Miss Ellie may have already had a conversation. I had a lot of bolt actions that I passed over to her. I think last count I had 7.
Oh my, that's quite a lot.
Well, I had 5 in storage and 2 that hadn't sold.
Sorry if I'm interrupting, but,
Yep.
Emily's now hoofed. I left a little rabbit's foot on her title, on her mane. It's a sign that, I trained her. You can remove it if you want. It's not a must, but I've been very inspired and motivated by, Stable Master Kai.
Oh yes, with her little her feathers.
Yes, and just overall an inspiration as a horse trainer and a stable master. So I wish to follow in her footsteps as much as I can. So, just a way of showing that and things. Are you familiar with how to check the condition of the horseshoes?
No, actually, how do you do that?
All right. Do you own a horseshoe hook? A hoof hook?
I might have one on another horse. I don't have it, with me.
If you don't have one, you can feel free to talk to Gerbert over there, and he'll happily sell you one. And how you'll do it is you have to
Hello.
use it from your pockets, and then you got to look at Emily, and then check her hooves again to get the current condition of the
Oh,
shoes.
all right.
And then once they are low enough or
They
done
get too
for,
warm, yeah. Bring it back.
What? Mm-hmm. And what number is in your mind today?
41.
Interesting number. Do you have any idea why that might be?
Why it would be 41?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, I've had to spend a fair amount of time asleep and awake today. And I feel like it's been an unusual day.
41 is kind of a number you don't think of often, so it is an unusual number.
It
So
is pretty high.
that would make sense. Mm-hmm. And there you go.
Thank you. I'm gonna go.
Thank you for choosing Little Rock Stables.
I do appreciate it. Let me see if I can get her to come out for me. Okay, we're in the sky. Do not see any horses. Now look at you. Thank you very much.
Very welcome.
All right, you have a lovely day.
Take care, Dr. Alice.
You too.
Apologies it took so long.
Oh no, I prefer you take all the time you need to do it properly. I'm never in a rush. What the heck is going on with her bloomers? Alright, you folks stay safe.
Take care, Doctor.
Maybe it always looks like that and I just never look at her from that angle. Nose to red. I might just go up to Valentine. Actually, I'm not going to worry about the tech today. Well, actually, maybe I will. We'd have done it there, but I don't want to mess up their RP if they're doing couples RP. I had already paid, just in case anybody was wondering. Oh, hydrate and stretch. Mm-hmm. Another horrible, evil snake. There was somebody who was going to get that property, but they've changed their mind and they're going to get another one, so we'll figure out where we need to stick them. Oh, that's Jim's. Jim having to take care of things and I don't really mind. I think I'm gonna get them somewhat brighter. Saddle stuff because it's very brown. There's a lot of brown going on with this horse. Stretch is a good idea too. We must stretch. Everyone stretch. So we know where the 3 of the new houses are. I don't know where they all are. I don't actually know how many of them there are. I'm gonna change a couple of things about this, I think. I changed my mind. Oh, just imagine what it'll be like when you're older. Everything cracks. Oh dear, it's gonna get dark, isn't it? Is it not zooming? Where is it only letting me do blue? Light blue, it's kind of weird. I don't know. I'm gonna try this again. Okay. Did want colorful. I think that's just the one color. I've never been a big fan of these big stirrups. I'll go with those ones. I don't know about this. What happened to the saddle cloth? Sure. Yeah, you just get the feeling like they're the Monty Python and the Holy Grail coconuts banging them together.
It's a hell of a thing. Sounds like.
Why are you way back there? Goodness gracious, are you filthy? We need to get a decay on the horse brushes so the horse dealers, no, horse trainers can sell them. Why is she so filthy? Only just left the stable, sweetheart. You shouldn't be that filthy. I know people who like. I watched a playthrough of Red Dead Redemption 2 that somebody did. This like small lady, and as soon as she got a horse for Arthur, she immediately switched to those massive coconut stirrups, and I don't know why. And she was just like, "Oh, that's so much better." Okay. 25 cents for chipmunk. Alright. We're rich now. Oh, I think I need to... I forgot what I went there to get. I completely forgot what I went there to get.
You hear about that old rancher? Got stomped to death by one of his cows. Go the way you hoped to. That's the way it goes.
I am so thick. Alice is a doctor, and I always put a lantern on her horses, even though realistically it would not work like that. But Because that would burn the crap out of the poor horse. Already this horse feels quite good. I don't think I've had a saddlebred before, so... You have to spend a little time this afternoon doing some grown-up things. I don't wanna. I wanna play. We do have to get better about going around. I know, I know. Look, I'm 65 years old. I have to do grown-up stuff some of the time. I'm an old lady. Old lady has to go do old lady things. However, I did get quite a lot of groceries in for me, myself, and I, so I have to prepare some of that so I don't have to work so hard later. I mean, not everything about being an adult is bad. And the nice thing about being an old adult is I get to play more. But she's quite young compared to my other horses, so this is going to be an adventure. Although Millie's being that she's just wearing Jack's hat now. Right, is anything else? Is anyone else on the server streaming? Do not think so. Not seeing anybody else. Somebody's streaming who belongs to the server, but I don't think I've ever seen her on here, and I need you today, so I don't know her at all. Let me just take a quick check and see if anybody I know is streaming. Let's go over and see Coach Bert. He's got a crown on. So he might be a king. I don't know. But maybe he's become a king. I have no idea. To find out if he's a king. I have not been keeping up with what's been going on up in Medieval. Anyway, go say hi to Coach Bert. He's a really funny fella. He's an older gentleman. Not quite as old as me, but he's up there. You guys take care, and I will see you again soon. I just had a little fun today running around. Wasn't planning on streaming, but I am streaming now, so you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.